I remember years ago when someone asked me to do something. I didn't want to do it, but I didn't want to face the person. I didn't want to deal with my messy emotions and their messy emotions. And so I gave it over to God, to the universe, to that infinite intelligence. What this can do for you is it can just help you to let go, to open up to the solutions and the answers. And to my delight, a couple of days later, the person said, "Never mind. It worked out this way. I don't need you." Oh, that is so delightful. I'm going to guide you into a hypnosis meditation using the self-hypnosis technique, the Sigh Breath, so that when you find yourself in a situation where you can't do something, you don't know how to do it, you don't want to do it, that you can let go and you can give it over and release it to source, to the great spirit, to the divine energy, to the love energy, to God, to the universe, whatever your labels. Sigh breath is just this beautiful natural tool that you do in your daily life, that people sigh, that we were born with that ability to sigh, and it can take us quickly to a centered and peaceful place. And how it becomes a self-hypnosis tool is you just do it during this time as I guide you into the hypnosis meditation. And then you start to associate positive feelings. You go to these higher, lighter energies. Then in your daily life, you can take these hypnosis pauses with the sigh breath and stop that momentum of the fears, anxieties, and worries, and redirect and feel these energies of well-being and peace. Join in with me. Take a beautiful deep sigh. You can do it noisily or quietly. It can be super exaggerated or still and quiet. I like to breathe in through my nose and either out through my nose or mouth. Take in those beautiful deep sighs and just let go, let go, let go. Let my voice guide you to a relaxing, deep, receiving, healing state where the body gets super comfortable, super relaxed, dropping deeper and deeper. And just keep taking those beautiful sighs. You don't have to do one after another. That you might find you want to pause in between those sighs. So breathing in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Just a natural sigh, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting the sound of my voice relax the body, drop the muscles, imagining the muscles get super heavy, super relaxed, super comfortable. Let all the outside noises guide you within to this open, receptive, allowing state. And what does that feel like, this allowing state? It's a feeling of light, free, soft. It might be a feeling of being on the beach, where you're on vacation, you don't have anything to do but enjoy this vacation feeling, this lazy feeling, this all is well feeling. It might be a feeling of when you were out in nature and you just felt the stillness, the connection, the well-being. Keep taking those beautiful sigh breaths and feel this willingness to let go, to drop, to relax, to receive. And when I say receive these higher energies, these lighter energies, letting the sound of my voice drop the body, still the mind, and be open to let go, to give over to God, the universe, infinite intelligence, what you can't do, what you don't know how to do, what you don't want to do. We want to let go of the pressures, the anxieties, the worries, the fears. We want to feel good, to be that open portal to receive, to allow. I think of an example when I had double booked, and then I couldn't fix it or do anything about that in the now moment. So I just let it go. I'm going to give it to you, God. I'm going to give it over to you, Source. You deal with it. You figure it out. And then within minutes, I got a text and I was able to glance down on it because I was in another session. It said, I'm going to have to cancel. Tap into the knowledge that you didn't come to do it alone, that there's support and help and guidance for you. You didn't come to prove yourself. You didn't come to prove yourself. And just let the sound of my voice drop the body, still the mind, dropping deeper and deeper and deeper. It is a benevolent and loving universe that intimately cares for you, that's on your side, that's on your team, that wants you to thrive and feel this willingness to let go, to put on the universe's side as if you were making a list. And I've done that before, made a real list on paper. What I'm going to do and what I'm going to give over to God, to infinite intelligence, to the benevolent and loving universe to figure out, to bring together. Keep doing those beautiful sigh breaths, imagining on the inhale, you say yes, yes, to opening up the door to God, to Source, to Great Spirit, to the divine energy, to that benevolent and loving universe. On the exhale, imagine you let go. You let go of having to do it all on your own, having to prove yourself, letting go of feelings of stubbornness, like it has to work like this, or I have to prove myself by doing it all myself. Let it go, let it go. You came to live in an expansive universe, and that means letting in, allowing in Source, God, infinite, intelligent. It's there for you intimately. Back during the pandemic, when I was applying for unemployment for self-employed people in our state, I was so confused. It brought me to tears. I was caught up in this feeling of, I've got to figure it out. And I felt such anxiety and pressure. And then I let it go. I let it go. I had suffered actually for weeks trying to figure it out and make it happen and bring it together. And I had gone to a place where I pushed it off to the side, but not from a place of letting it go and feeling at peace, but a place of it nagging in the back of my mind. I was in that place of lack, that place of anxiety and fear. And as I let it go, as I showed up for myself, I'm going to give it over to God. I'm going to give it to Source. I felt so light and free. And then the idea came to call my daughter, to have my daughter walk me through it on Zoom. And within 10 minutes, it was done. That is what is so beautiful. Your answers are there, your wonderful feelings of well-being and peace. I've been gifted just feelings of all is well. That energy is there for you. And keep taking those beautiful breaths, letting go, willing to let go of what you don't want to do, what you can't do. As you let go of the fears, the worries, the anxieties, the pressures, as you go to this place where you really believe God, Source, infinite intelligence is taking care of it. It's being taken care of right now. It is working out. Things are coming together, that I can feel happy. I can feel at peace in this now moment. When you're in that beautiful space, you have opened up the portal to your solutions, your answers. And I have seen again and again when I have released the anxieties, the fears, the pressures by giving it over to the universe, to Source, to God. Oftentimes I feel inspired to get it done, where all of a sudden I'm just sharper and clear-minded, and it feels effortless and easy to do. Because we do want to be part of our lives, utilize our bodies and our minds, but you didn't come to do it alone. I have been delighted when I had too many things on my list to possibly get done. To see it come together in a different way as I let go of having to do it all on my own, as I turned it over to Source, God, and intelligence. Like running to the store when I was putting on a party and meeting people that I wanted to connect with. Source, God, infinite intelligence can multitask, can bring things together. While you sleep, things can be taken care of. And feel this willingness to let go, to let go. I let go. I let go of trying to fix this other person in my life. I let go of trying to figure out what I can do or trying to make it work. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Be in the flow. And what does being in the flow feel like? What we're doing right now. Take those beautiful sigh breaths. And imagine like the sun shining on a beautiful day, that you can feel this light energy, this very real energy flooding your being, bringing softness, a gentleness, a tenderness, a lightness to your forehead, to your brain, to your eyes, underneath your eyes, around your eyes, into your ears, your ear canals, your nasal passages, relaxing the jaw. Flooding the gums, the teeth, the throat, the neck, the spinal column, the back, dropping the shoulders, bringing this gentle, nurturing, loving energy into your chest. Letting go, letting go, letting go. A client who felt it was all up to her to take care of her mother-in-law, and she felt this heavy, heavy pressure. She didn't feel up to the task, and it felt like it was sucking and taking away her life. And in that session, we gave it over. We gave it over to God. She let go of that feeling of heaviness and responsibility. She let it go. And I welcome you to do the same. Keep taking those beautiful sigh breaths. And with the inhale, feel this commitment to letting in the light, to letting in the love, to being free of having to be an island unto yourself. Try to play God. Nobody assigned you that role. And on the exhale, as you do the sigh breath, feel this release. Feel things let go, let go. You might feel physical release. You might feel warmth or tingling in your fingers, in your hands, your feet, and your toes. You might feel coldness or warmth as energy shifts and changes and moves. Your body might even start to move or twitch or relax or release. It's all beautiful. And it might just feel very still and quiet. And that's beautiful too. You're doing beautifully. Keep relaxing to the best of your ability by just taking those sigh breaths. Deeply in through the nose and exhaling, dropping deeper and deeper and deeper. And what happened after in our session, she went to this place of freedom. It's like, yes, that feels good. I'm going to give over my mother-in-law to the universe. I'm going to let go. And then she started to remember different ways how people had been for her mother-in-law. And when she got home, she found that what she thought she had to take care of and do, that her mother-in-law's road and driveway needed to be plowed out, that it was done. And oftentimes we have these closed off perspectives that it can only happen in this way, that I have to do it, that it's all up to me. Let that go, let that go, let that go. Keep taking those beautiful sigh breaths. I have been delighted again and again as I let go of my stubborn ways of thinking. It's all up to me. I have to do it. It has to come through this way. And I let it go. Let's face it. We're talking this energy that created life, this energy that created planets, worlds, universes. We couldn't even begin to compare or compete with that. And we're not supposed to. Feel this willingness to let the universe, God, source, in. Let that wonderful, brilliant energy, that infinite intelligence, the resources of the universe, you have angelic beings, that you have this angelic team, this corporation, all the resources in the universe on your side, on your team, and your part to let go, to relax, to do more nothing than you've done in a long time. And we're doing it right now. We're letting in the solutions, the answers, the wisdom, the clarity, and feel this willingness to do your part. And what's your part? To let go. You're doing it right now, to relax and to let in the light. Keep taking those beautiful deep breaths, letting go, letting go, letting go. Again and again. Tap into this feeling of well-being. Sometimes things can take time to unfold, to fall into place. I've had it where, okay, I've given it over to the universe, I've let it go, and I don't get the immediate answer. So what do? I keep going back to that place of well-being. I remember we were faced with foreclosure. I was trapped in feelings of judgment and fear and anxiety. And then I remember meeting all those feelings with love and being willing to let go. And what came at first was this incredible feeling of relief. Let it be okay if the story's still unfolding. Let it be okay. If you don't get all your answers at once, if you're feeling good, you're moving in a good direction. You're opening up to allow in and receive, letting the sound of my voice relax the body, still the mind, dropping deeper and deeper. You count. Your happiness counts. Source, God, universe intimately cares about you, wants you to thrive, to use your guidance, your beautiful gift of your negative emotions. Allow them to guide you like you might for a child that showed up with anxieties and fears. You would give them hopefully soothing and comfort and relief. Feel this freedom right now to let go. So whether it's a health condition, a financial condition, whether it's a task that you don't know how to do, feels too big for you, let it go. Give it over to God. Feel this sense of it's taken care of. It's on God's list. It's on the universe's list to take care of and get done. That it's being attended to right now. You don't have to do this alone. That there's comfort there for you. I've had that where I don't know how to access a light, soft, peaceful thought, and I've given it over. I give up. I don't know how to get there. You give me those thoughts that are going to uplift me, that are going to give me that higher perspective, that better feeling. And I have received. It is all there for you, and feel this willingness, willing to open up to the universe, willing to open up to this infinite intelligence, to this help, and keep taking those beautiful sigh breaths, receiving. I'm willing to receive the help, to allow it in. I'm willing to let go. In a moment, coming back into this time and place, and take a couple more sigh breaths. On whatever level you've been able to let go, let in more lightness, more softness, more love. Keep doing those sigh breaths. Practice them. They take nanoseconds, microseconds to do. That there are these little mini pauses where you open up the door. You let in God, source, infinite intelligence. You let in the well-being, the softness, the love, the lightness. And I have so many beautiful tutorials on my Svensson Hypnosis YouTube channel, the Self-Hypnosis breathing techniques playlist. Show up for yourself. as soon as we can catch those negative thoughts, give them the soothing, the comfort, the relief, or to act on the wisdom and the clarity that they guide us to, the more we can be free of the pain and the suffering. It's not if you're going to have negative emotions. It's not if you're going to have pain and suffering, but how long do you stay there? Thank you for joining in with me. These calls happen every Sunday, so I would be delighted to have you join me. Look in the notes below and you can find the link to sign up and get a reminder. Blessings and love.